As I said, we be prophesying in the music. This is my favorite group right now. You know? Yeah, right now. This is my favorite group right now.
Follow the Lamb wherever he stands, thanking the Lord well in advance for washing the blood off of my hands, giving me life and a second chance. Must be a man to meet his demands, Luke and the Dukes, it's all in his plan. Children of God, the stars in the sand, the realest estate, take me to the land, get right, cause it's 20 seconds to midnight. Time to wake up from the sleep and then get in the streets and go harder for this fight. You can die with the dogs and live with the kings, painting the picture, we setting the scene. Jumping that water, it's coming out clean, prophets it back, you know what that means.
This the phenomenon, y'all fell in love with the ambiance. Me and the devil go one-on-one. Bring the bass like a drummer boy. Fire coming for your land. Provoke I got the rap. Yeah, feed me with the bread of life. Got the next in our grasp. Then we twist it and make them feel it. And they gon' feel it. Yeah, this the fulfillment of Daniel's vision. And we gon' reign for sure. And we gon' reign in glory. They tried to change the story, so he come back with the judgment. So
ain't no rest. We got a pass the test. Get yo blessed. And then you move on to the next. And then you move on to the flex. And then you move on to the kingdom. And then you move on to the freedom. Better finesse on the heathen. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. Yeah, we gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign.
Painting the picture so vivid, I know that you feel it, but can't comprehend it. We teaching the scriptures and need to live it. They hate the commandments and they trying to live it. We open your mind, you Jacob descendant. We looking to hunt, but right now we fishing. We keeping the pressure on devils, they fall in submission. Hunger for truth, you can call it addiction. Finished. That what the work is. No more pain, no more hurt here. Go to streets on the surface. I want the world with interest. That's usury. These other nations been using me. Ready for rest, that's jubilee. Not fall in order and bow the knees.
It ain't on the schedule. Get in the spirit and stay in the spirit of vision, the feeling incredible. Read it up, eat it up, need to believe in that scroll. That roll is edible. Sweet as honey, but it's bitter to me. All my people see them like a vegetable. Ain't dead, but they ain't alive. Why? When sin begins to thrive, they selling their soul to survive. The prophets worldwide, going to find the tribes. Christ come back, it's a reset. Gon' burn this place, hit refresh. No more options. Grace just checked out. Israel the name, we need to respect now. Head down. Ain't no rest. We gotta pass the test. Get yo blessed. And then you move on to the next. And then you move on to the flex. And then you move on to the kingdom. And then you move on to the freedom. Better finesse on the heathen. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign. Yeah, we gon' reign. We gon' reign. We gon' reign.
He will avenge them speedily. Vengeance, 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 vengeance. Now as we're waking up, our eyes have been opened up. Pray for vengeance. Pray for vengeance against our enemies. We supposed to pray for that and not faint.
Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. The King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. The King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Yeah, every single nation will see the Lord will bring it down to your knees. Ain't no begging or plea. Silence when you speak to the king. See the gold when you're kissing on the ring. Israel for the win. Message to your head like David with the sling. Mayweather in the ring. I can feel it burn when he scream. Control over people in the thing. Move like puppets on a string. Lord about to take his vengeance. Wipe the devil's seed from remembrance. Angels keep track of attendance. And take a dose of turn from repentance. Try hiding in the caves and the mountains. It won't matter, blood spilling like a fountain. I can tell by the look on your countenance. How many getting killed, who's counting? Court press, you know it's coming down to the wire. Christ coming by the will of the Father, baptizing with the fire. Straighten out your path with the iron you choose. Better pick your desire. Is it better for your soul and the devil is a liar? I've been watching. washed by the word, now I'm going through the dryer. I can feel the heat, but I'm golden in the finals. I don't need a plug, the Messiah, my supplier. Put some respect on my name, better stay in your lane. Don't dare call me boy, call me sire. Only give praise to the higher. Feeling real blessed, cause my name means prince with the power. I remember what you did, I remember when you sacrificed the kids. Gave us trash when you fed us with the pigs. Turn my people into niggas. Hammer time, you about to get the biz. Don't beg, man, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow.
To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Ammon, you gon' bow. Japheth, you gon' bow. Moab, you gon' bow.
To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Bow down, let the kingdom come. Huddle up, nowhere to run. It's the end, but it's just begun. War starts when Messiah comes. From the sky, he can reign above, and that's better. Gotta stay true to the letter, so my garment all white like a leper. Here's my vendetta. Gotta put a sword to your brain, put the heathen in the grave for respect to my name. I need power, kill him in an hour. Being down Esau till they turn to powder. Don't set the fire till they get devoured. Let fire rain down, cause they need a shower. Yeah, we got next. Most High in Christ bless. Staying strong with my fist to my chest. Grab a sword, put my foot to their neck, and tell them bow down, no it's off with their head. We gon' make them bow, faces to the ground. Kill them with the sword, cause we don't want them round. We gon' make them bow, faces to the ground. Kill them with the sword, cause we don't want them round.
Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Somebody be jamming.
Gerard, appreciate this one now. Let go. Yeah. Y'all know who it is. Do the blood. Look.
We been going in, I ain't worried about no heathen. We gon' bring this word out in and out of season. Scripture cut them up so bad, make them feel like it bleeding. We the real Jews, when they hear that, they get defeated. Now they feeling uneasy, pressure on them, I'm squeezing. Why you claim what you claim, they can't even give you a reason. Israel, we on the rise, no, we ain't going down easy. Shout out my brother Yeezy, I'm right here if you need. Let God be true, and every man alive. If you don't keep these laws, you playing with your life. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Let God be true, and every man alive. If you don't keep these laws, you playing with your life. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Hey look, stop it, why you lying? That don't line up. We gon' get them straight like a line up. When it come to God, I got time for it. You the devil, this your end, yeah, your time up. We got them in the corner, back against the rope. No, they don't want no problem, they don't want the smoke. Playing around with my God, that's a slippery slope. Yeah, we gon' beat the odds, that's just something I know. Matthew 15 and verse 24. Yeah, you ain't of that blood, then you gotta go. No, the promise ain't for you, but it's for my folks. You ain't going through these curses, you ain't come on no boat. Let God be true, and every man alive. If you don't keep these laws, you playing with your life. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Let God be true, and every man alive. If you don't keep these laws, you playing with your life. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Cause Christ coming back with that fire. Hey look, you play with one of us, you gotta touch us all. Yeah, we ain't playing with the Most High, come, we gon' walk them down. Prophecy in full effect, best believe they gon' bow. I'm claiming it now, might as well gon' give me my crown. I know you see it in their faces, I know they hate this. See all this greatness, you can't erase it. Power with God, you better not play with it. I'm coming harder than ever, get out my way. Deuteronomy 28, I rest my case. Isaiah 14, what I seen, nah, I can't wait. You living in your heaven right now, why should I hate? Revelation 13 and 10, yeah, that's on your plate.
I'm your enemy cause I tell the truth, right? They hate him, they rebuke at the gate, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. Just be cold, I'ma sneeze on them. Prophesy to the wind, let me breathe on them. Foot on the gas, I can't ease on them. Boy, like a parrot, get clean on them. I guess I'm your enemy cause I tell the truth, right? They hate him, they rebuke at the gate, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. Just be cold, I'ma sneeze on them. Prophesy to the wind, let me breathe on them. Foot on the gas, I can't ease on them. Boy, like a parrot, get clean on them. I guess I'm your enemy cause I tell the truth, right? They hate him, they rebuke at the gate, man. Yeah, I only say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me. I say what I know. Yeah, I know what I know. I keep my ear to the streets. How you gon' hurt when you sleep? I know they hate what I'm doing, and they don't like how I'm speaking. Nah, they don't like what we saying. We only say what we see, this are bigger than me.
Most High in Christ bless. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Most High in Christ bless.
Most
We back.
Bless.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. This is Sands of the SEERS. Captain of Red. We got
Officer Abishai.
Officer Benaiah. Officer Laikim. Officer Gamliel.
all praise to the Most High. All praise be to the Most High. Hey, great weekend this weekend.
Yes,
all
sir.
praise to the Lord. Got a chance to go down to the
ATL.
to the ATL, man, to support our family, bro. To support our family, man. So great weekend. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's not waste time. There's a lot of things going on in the world. All right. Let's play that first video right quick. Play that first video.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, I'm calling. My son had come home from school.
You know, she said, have you heard from Kendrick? 12 o'clock, I knew he was dead.
When they said he climbed inside the mat to get the shoes, I already knew that was a lie.
We opened the body in this particular case, and the organs were not there.
Today, we are here with the mother of Kendrick Johnson. We're here to show support, solidarity, and build with our sister.
This is absolutely crazy. And as we hear this, we're hearing it now, but imagine a mother going through all of these years of unanswered questions.
It feels good to have people standing with us that I know mean business. And, you know, I ain't worried about it. I don't feel like y'all gonna fall off. I'm glad to know that we got some brothers that demand justice with me.
What if that was your child? Okay? What if that was your son? What if that was your daughter? Would you let it go? I would hope not. All right?
So, all praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
That was the family of Kendrick Johnson, a young brother that was murdered. Down in Georgia. All right, they tried to say that he rolled himself up in a mat. And if you look, when we play the next promos, they had some pictures of the brother brutally beaten, cut open.
Missing. Right.
You know what I mean? Just did the brother bad, man. Just did him bad. and then try to cover it up, try to sweep it under the damn rug. You understand? So all praises to the Most High, man. We bringing awareness to that case, and to many other cases that have been swept under the rug by the judicial system, if you will. You understand? Because all this stuff is a cover-up. All this stuff is a cover-up. What America is doing, what they trying to do, and the only ones that's bringing it to the forefront is the Israelites. We're the only ones that's bringing it to the forefront. You understand? Is the Israelites. And anybody that tries to bring it to the forefront, they are blackballed. So to the Christian churches, you know, to these other politicians, you know, because the title of the class is, or the show is, the lobby agenda. The lobby only supports those who are aligned with their agenda.
Bring it out.
So if you speak against their agenda, they're gonna push you to the back. You're not gonna hear from you anything. So we got to use common sense. So the ones that are being pushed in our face, you understand? These are probably the ones that are in line with their damn agenda. You understand? And this is why we have to speak up and use our voices for these various issues that's going on in society, because we are that light in this dark place. You understand?
And
go ahead.
Contrary to what we hear, what y'all doing for the community, because we hear this all the time. Y'all not out. We are out here. Any event that happens or atrocity that happens to our people, boots to the ground. We are out there. And another thing is, it's crazy that these things happen. This happened to this brother at school. We're not even safe. You can't even send your kids to school without fear of them coming back home, not coming back home.
And that's a part of the curses. That's a part of the curses. And this is what we try to tell the unrepentant. You understand? The unrepentant. Once we come into this truth, we understand it. We understand what's going on, you know, to a certain level. But the ones that's in the world, they don't understand why these things continue to happen to our people. Why is there a Kendrick Johnson's? Why is there a Alton Sterling? You understand? A Trayvon Martin. Why are these names so prevalent just in our community? Even a young brother, what was the young brother in New York that they shot up? Bell. I forgot his name. Sean Bell. You understand? These things continue to happen in our community for a reason. Because we are the children of Israel. We are the children of Israel, and because of our disobedience. This is what the bishop was bringing out during the press conference. Until we get ourselves together, this is going to continue to happen. It's going to be on a continued cycle. Because why? The scripture says, can I get that in Job right quick? I think it's Job 36. He opened our ears. Yes, sir. Let's get this in Job right quick. This is what the scripture says. Let me look at it. 33? Yes, 36 and verse 15.
The book of Job, chapter 36 and verse 15.
Go ahead.
He delivereth the poor in his affliction.
That's what the Lord promised. The Lord promised that he's going to deliver us in our affliction, meaning we're going to be afflicted. In the last days, we're going to be afflicted. We've been afflicted for over 400 plus years. We've been afflicted since we came out of the Babylonian captivity. We've been afflicted. You understand? I'm sorry, even before then, when our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters went into the Assyrian captivity, we've been afflicted. We felt their affliction, and we didn't learn from their affliction. You understand? The same way when we get afflicted now, our people are not learning from what is going on, what is taking place, and asking the proper questions of why these things are taking place. So the Lord said, what? Go ahead.
He delivereth the poor in his affliction.
He's going to deliver us, but we have to be afflicted. Because Negroes won't get their mind right. We won't get our mind right. If everything is good, remember the old saying, familiarity breeds content? Listen, that's us. I was thinking about that's us with Christ. You understand? We get familiar with him. Remember, all through Judges. Yeah, Lord, we're going to do this. We're going to be right. Then what happened? We get comfortable.
We go off.
Back into captivity. You understand? So the Lord said, hey, in our affliction, that's how he's going to deliver us. Go ahead. Come on.
And openeth their ears in oppression.
But in oppression, that's how the Lord is going to open our ears, give us the understanding back, put that remembrance back to who we are. oppression. Because when things is good, we ain't thinking along those lines.
Right.
We're not thinking along the lines of why, asking the questions of why these things are happening. Because we so caught up in society of just buying and selling. Everything is good. Everything is fine. We went down to Atlanta. That's like the black capital. You understand? The black economic capital down there. Everybody's walking up with their head high, you understand, and living a life, driving the Benzes, driving the foreign cars. Everything is good. Everything is good. But around the surrounding areas in these little sundown towns, our people getting afflicted. Our people are going through it. Give me that in Lamentations. They hunt our steps right quick.
And Cap, this is how you know we are really the children of Israel. We are like children.
Yeah.
You know how you would chastise your son, your daughter, and 5 minutes later they're sidetracked by a tablet. Or something. You know, they didn't forgot the chastisement you didn't gave them. Just like a child. Carry to and fro from a tablet or whatever. We the same way when it comes to the world. Or we'll go through something and then the next holiday comes up. 4th of July comes up. We didn't forget about it. Like you said, we can buy the nice house. We got a good job. We sidetrack. So we forget the chastisement that we're going through. Yeah.
The reality.
The reality.
You gonna say something?
Yeah, then like what both of y'all saying, all this stuff keeps happening over and over, and we'll get mad, we'll protest for a second. Then next thing you know, we get distracted. Then it happens again. Then we get distracted. It's a repeated process. But like you said, Kat, we got to get in this book and understand why it's happening.
And that's all a part of the lobby's damn agenda.
Yes.
You got what I want? Let's get that.
Straight to the point.
Yes, sir.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 18.
Go ahead.
They hunt our steps.
Who hunt our steps? Esau. These other nations. They the ones that's hunting our steps. We got many cases of brothers being hunted down. What was the name of the brother in Mississippi? They hunted him down. Rasheem Carter. There's so many names, bro. So many names. It's hard to. It's like every day you wake up, you liable to see another name get attached to the long list of names that's already existing. And some brothers' names is not even documented.
Bring it out, Cap.
You understand?
Bring it out.
Read it again.
They hunt our steps.
Esau is the one that's hunting our steps, man. Go ahead.
That we cannot go in our streets.
That we can't even live in our streets anymore. You know, and that's a heavy verse right there. You're just thinking about it as when I was a kid, we could go out in the streets and play in the streets, have fun. You understand? We was outside all day long. Now, bro, if you send your kid outside today, you be looked at as an unfit parent. You understand?
In front of your house.
In front of your house. Unfit parent, man. We used to ride bikes all over the city from sun up to sundown. I wouldn't dare let my daughter ride her bike.
Before the street lights come on, you was good.
I wouldn't dare let my kids, you know what I mean? Like, bro, right there. You understand?
I can't see you.
If I can't see you, it's a problem. It's a problem. Read it again.
We cannot go in our streets.
Now we can't go in our streets. Go ahead.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. For our end is come.
And our end is come. Meaning the destruction of our people is come. Not the complete ending of our people, because the Lord promised that there's no end to no nation. You understand? There's no end to all the nations are still here. But when you talk about the end of us being in rulership, the end of us knowing who we are, our destruction, it's what Jeremiah is talking about, man. Our end is come. We about to be a desolate people, a destroyed people, a people that's going to lose their nationality, lose their heritage, lose every fabric about them. This is what Jeremiah is insinuating right here. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, give me the next one. Give me the next one. So we went down. Hold on before you play that. We went down to Valdosta, Georgia, to support the family, just to bring more awareness. And the bishop, all praise to the Most High, you know, for the bishops, the deacons, the bishop, Yawasop, he made a vow. He said, listen, we're not going to just be a one-trick pony and just come down there one time and then that's it. No, we're going to continue to bring awareness to this situation until, you know, our people understand what's going on. Or until they bring justice. And we know when you go into the scriptures, it tells you that justice is slack. The laws of God is slack. It tells us that. But that's not going to stop us from bringing awareness. We're going to use this situation for the rest of our people.
Yes.
You understand? So they can see these atrocities, that understand you got to shed off that selfish mentality. Because our people have a selfish mentality in Christianity. I think I was reading one of the comments, and y'all let me know. One of the comments was like, man, think about all the churches that's in, the black churches that's in Georgia, in the Deep South. And none of the churches spoke up for this family.
None.
You understand? None, and you talk about, you got mega $1 million churches down there in the Deep South. That's where a lot of them are coming from, right?
Yeah.
And none of them brought awareness to what's going on. None of them are supporting even the things even up till today. I haven't heard. Have y'all heard of a church that has brought awareness even to the most recent case with our sister Sonia?
Sonia, no sir.
No,
they ain't even speaking about it.
Ain't spoke on it. Ain't been in the streets. And it goes to your point that you were bringing out earlier, because it's not with the agenda.
Right.
If they go against that agenda, they know them checks gonna stop coming in. Right. The church, they gonna get blackballed.
Yep.
That's the reason.
And it's all about the final dollar. Yes. You understand that's the bottom line. You understand is the money.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Can I get a precept for that, Cap?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get Hebrews 11 and 13, because that's a heavy point. I was just thinking about that too. Like the only way you be able to come out and bring awareness to all this stuff that nobody else wants to do, you got to be able to forsake everything in his life. Not worry about the stuff that you have in his life, because that's the only way a leader is going to be able to bring change for his people. Malcolm X, they didn't care about possessions of what he had. Martin Luther King didn't care about that stuff. Even so much more, us in this truth, we got to have that mindset. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 13. These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth.
That's what we have confessed. We are strangers and pilgrims in this earth. We're not worried about anything that we have, because we know, according to the Gospels, we going to lose this stuff. So why are we worried about laying up corruptible treasures when the God says lay up incorruptible gifts where moths cannot rust, cannot take? All right, that's the mindset you got to have as a leader, bro. You got to worry about your people first, and as opposed to the things you have.
Hey, and that's why these church blitses that we've been doing is very important, because it's exposing the church. We go to the churches and we want to sit down and we want to discuss the issues in our communities, and a lot of these churches, their leaders is not interested in their community, period. So that show you their agenda is contrary of helping their people.
And a lot of them too busy running for mayor.
Yes.
Running for the same government that puts you in this condition. You get what I'm saying? This position. They right behind the agenda.
All right, so what? I have you holding something? No, sir. All right, play that video.
Thank God that we got people now that's coming to help.
So this is just this past Sabbath.
When this rally is about justice for Kendrick, it's about past Kendrick Johnsons, it's about current, and it's about would-be future Kendrick Johnsons if somebody doesn't stop it.
Put in a thorough investigation to see what exact happened to his organ, because they know it's something there. They know it's a big cover-up, and it's been going on now for going on 12 years.
It's a complete disrespect for those that love their children.
Jesus Christ said it's time you pray for vengeance. Vengeance on the school system that did this to Kendrick. Vengeance on the court system that did this to Kendrick.
Stop. This is why the bishop is coming with so much passion. If you rewind it back just a little bit, he's saying, man, you got to pray for vengeance. Here you have the father who's trying to get justice for what happened to his son. And I want everybody to view how they treating this man. This is a man that's hurting. Imagine you losing your child in a way that Mr. Johnson lost his son.
Right.
And here you are, you trying to go to the same people who did this to your child, and look how they treating you. Just rewind it a little bit and play it back just a little bit. And this is why this is why the bishop is saying we have to pray for vengeance of the Lord. Go ahead.
the court system that did this to Kendrick. Vengeance on the family that did this to Kendrick. It's time we pray for vengeance.
That's right. That's right.
They sitting there literally about to arrest this man for trying to get justice, awareness, grieving for his child.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Yep. This is why the Lord. This is why this Christ said, man, pray for vengeance. We are a broken people. Give me Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna show y'all something. Mm-hmm. Right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. A lot of times, man, we really don't meditate on the precepts, and Bishop Yabasai brings that out a lot, just about really meditating, really letting the let the butter sink all in that biscuit. Yeah, let the butter really sink in to your spirit. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now I want verse 48. 48. You're gonna be destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
And I want the people to listen up. If you're new to this truth, you're new to this understanding. Verse 47. Read verse 47.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So because we don't want to serve the Lord with joyfulness and gladness of the mind. Go ahead.
For the abundance of all things.
That's all the Lord is asking us for. He said, I will provide you home, shelter, food. I'm going to provide all these things for you. I gave you Jerusalem. Jerusalem is going to yield her fruit to you. I'm providing all these things for you. And all I ask in return is that you serve me, is that you just worship me. So read that again, verse 47.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
Go ahead.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Go ahead.
For the abundance of all things.
For the abundance of all things. Go ahead.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
He said, I'm going to make you serve your enemies. I'm going to make you serve the same people who have been deemed your enemies from the beginning, who constantly show you that they your enemies from the beginning.
Right.
Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
This is how you're going to have to serve them. In hunger, when you need food, you got to go to your enemy. You got to go to the same man that his children has mutilated. You have to go to him. Go ahead.
In hunger.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
In thirst, go ahead.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. You know what's heavy about that? You know Killer Mike, right? The rapper. He had a press conference down in Georgia where, you know, they was having like some type of conference or meeting or something like that with the community. And he said, listen, I'm going to ask y'all some questions. He said, which one of you black folks out here fish? Raise your hand. Handful of people raised their hand. Okay, which one of you black folks out here hunt? Hands went down. Okay, which one of you black folks out here shoot guns? I'm talking about at least 2 or 3 times a week. More hands went down to the point you only had 2 or 3 hands up. He said, look around. You are in no place to revolt against no system.
Right. Yes, sir.
You understand? You can't hunt your own food. You can't butcher your own food.
Fish.
You can't feed yourself.
Right.
You understand? You can't even protect yourself. You understand? So this is when the Lord gave this to Moses and said, you're going to have to serve your enemy. This is what he meant. I'm going to put you in a real life trick bag where you can't even feed, clothe yourself. You can't do nothing for yourself.
All things we were able to do at one time.
Yes.
Now you can't do it.
Now you cannot do that. Because if you had the ability to do it, you would revolt.
Yep.
You would revolt and try to take things into your own hand. No, I'm going to take you down to a level where everything is coming from your enemies. They're providing everything from your enemies.
They are the head, we are the tail. Yep.
Read, go ahead.
In hunger and in thirst.
Go ahead.
And in nakedness.
Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
And in a want of all things. If you want appeal, if you want justice, you got to go to the same people that's afflicting us. You understand? Now, what type of mindset? Give me cue me up some cue me up some yokes of iron, all right? Cue me up some yokes of iron, some Deuteronomy 28:48 stuff, like Bishop would say. Cue me that up. What type of mindset would this put a people in? If you got to go to a people for hunger, for thirst, for nakedness, for the want of all things. Imagine you got to go to these people for a death certificate after they killed your son. Then after you go to them for a death certificate, you have to go to them for an appeal, for justice. Right. You understand? What type of mindset do you think will put on a people that's going through such atrocities? Watch this. Finish it out.
And in one of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed
thee.
Put
that on the screen right quick. Because we ask people out in the streets, well, who put a yoke of iron up on our neck? White people. White people.
Right.
I don't want to get into all of that.
Right.
We had a brother say that.
Whisper.
What the brother said.
Yeah.
They whisper it because they terrified.
Right.
You understand? Because why? These are the same people that's feeding, clothing, you understand, and nurturing us, educating us. We got to go to them for all things. So if I speak against them, all that's cut off. And he said, I'm going to put a yoke of iron on your neck until you are destroyed. Right. Now, watch this. Give me Psalms, let me look at it, 69 and 20 right quick. Okay. Now, watch this. Psalm 69 and verse 20.
Psalm chapter 69 and verse 20.
Go ahead.
Reproach hath broken my heart.
That's a reproach. That's a reproach when you got to go to your enemies for everything. Everything. It said reproach will break a man's mind. We as a people mentally are broken. We broken. And every 4 years we show the brokenness because we go out to the same people and we try to vote our way out of oppression. That's a broken-minded people because of what? The reproach. That reproach of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, verse 48. Right. You understand? Read it again.
Reproach hath broken my heart.
He said, a reproach hath broken my mind. This is David. I mean, David is going to be here in a state where he won't know his nationality. Right. He won't know anything. He said, reproach has broken my mind. Go ahead.
And I am full of heaviness.
And I'm full of heaviness. Go ahead.
And look for some to take pity.
Only a broken people will look for the same people to take pity on us. Only a broken people would do that.
Yes, sir.
Think about it. The Palestinians.
They don't do that.
They don't do that.
No, they raising the flag.
They raising flags every other week. We're like, bro, listen, you already played that card. You understand? At this point,
flag?
Don't mean anything. But they not looking for pity. No. They looking for 7 virgins. You understand? Strap this seat forward to my chest and let's get it on. Right. That's what the Palestinians is on right now. That's what the Iranians is on right now. Bombing. We shooting bombs. Yeah, you got an Iron Dome, but we gonna shoot multiple missiles. They not looking for no pity because why? Mentally, they not broken. Everything is Allah Akbar. Right. In their minds. The Chinese man, the Moab man, he's not he don't have pity.
No, sir.
He's not looking from pity of America. He's taking his ships and flying them as close as he can to Alaska.
Right.
Yep. As close as he can.
Yep.
Letting them know, hey, this is just a military exercise.
Right.
We just exercising our right in open waters.
That's around, you're going to find out.
That's all we doing. The same thing that y'all do when y'all take y'all ships and come as close as you can to China, we going to do the same thing.
Right.
You understand? They not looking for pity.
Right.
You understand? Only us, because we are the children of God, and this is a curse that's put on us, our minds are broken. That has us looking for pity, somebody to feel sorry for us.
Right.
This is why they don't like the Israelites, because we ain't looking for no, what they say, 40 acres in them damn mules.
Right.
Nah.
You can keep your 40 acres and both of your mules.
Right.
You understand?
Ain't enough reparations to give me for what happened to my forefathers.
Bro, think about, I'm glad you just said that. Mr. Johnson, you understand? You think you could present a check to this brother?
No, sir.
For what happened to his son?
No, sir.
Hell no.
No.
So when these guys come up and these with this economy or economics, this is the way, you putting a price on your oppression.
Yes.
You are a sellout.
Yes.
That's literally the definition of a sellout.
Yeah. Damn.
You understand? Because that's not how our forefathers said, man, we'd rather die.
Right.
I'd rather die. You understand? Give my life. Ain't no greater love than a man give his life for his neighbor than to sit here and take a check. You know, the feeling, bro. Imagine you take a damn check every time you walk in the store. and swipe.
You losing it. Like a memorial.
You talking about the guilt that'll come, the guilt that you got to suppress.
Right, right.
You have to suppress that guilt on a daily basis to go buy some damn Gucci.
Damn.
And you know that's what niggas will do. They're going to buy Gucci, Louis, you understand? The
whips and
cyber trucks going to be every damn where, candy-painted Cadillacs. What was the skit that
Dave Chappelle.
David Chappelle.
Yeah.
Damn, can you find the skit,
Look,
bro?
look. All the money went right back to Esau.
Right
back to Esau.
That'd be the damn David Chappelle skit. You catch the lottery, Cadillac stock markets through the roof.
They say the stock in KFC tripled. What the hell is
He bought a carton of Newports.
Hey, Negroes wouldn't buy a farm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
With
no.
the chicken on it.
No.
They just go,
Gonna go buy fried chicken, GMO chicken.
That's our mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. No, you was gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say this is the reason why we have to pray for vengeance.
Yes.
That's what Bishop said. We can't look for pity anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Pity from a nation that's not hearing nothing we got to say.
Nah.
Let me get that in Psalms 58.
Was that it on that?
No, sir.
My bad.
You know, that's all.
Jumping
You
on
all right, bro. You all right, bro. You all right. Go ahead.
My bad.
Reproach hath broken my heart.
Yep.
I am full of heaviness.
Yep.
And look for some to take pity.
Go ahead.
But there was none.
Go ahead. What the Lord say?
But there was none.
Ain't nobody gonna have pity on us.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna come to our aid.
Right.
Nobody cares. You understand? That's in the scriptures that we say we subscribe to every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna have pity on you. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump,
None of
damn Jeb Bush, none of the Bushes. They're not gonna have pity on you.
No, no.
Nah.
Period. Clinton damn sure ain't have pity on you.
Nope.
You understand? Go ahead.
And for comforters, but I found none.
We not gonna find none. That's Bible. This is the scriptures, and this is what this is what we have to bring to the forefront.
Yes,
Go ahead
sir.
and get your
Yes,
script.
sir. Yeah, Psalms 58, just to back you up, Cap, because these nations ain't hearing nothing.
Yep.
They never heard anything we had to say, because it's prophesied this is the way they would be.
Yes.
Read that. Psalms 58, verse 4.
I'm sorry, Psalm chapter 58 and verse 4.
Start at 3.
Verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. The wicked is Esau, according to Malachi. The wicked, he's estranged from the womb. As soon as he took his first breath, he was wicked.
Yep.
All right, read.
They go astray.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. Bishop said something that was profound this weekend. Bro. He said, you just read the scripture that says they're exchanged from the womb, right? He said Esau is wired that way. So even if Esau do good,
Damn.
they asses in the midst of sin because they was created for evilness.
Damn.
So even if a damn Edomite send the Red Cross, you understand? That's sin according to the Bible.
Yes. And you know they got
You
some
a-
type of agenda
Yes.
behind it. You know it.
They passing out food, all these food drives. Listen, that is sin
That's
according
sin.
to the Bible.
Yes, sir.
According to Scripture.
Yes, sir.
You are going contrary to how you was created.
Your purpose.
You understand? Go ahead, officer.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
As soon as they born, they go astray. Read.
Speaking lies.
Speaking everything this man says is a damn lie. Don't believe nothing red man got to say. All right, read.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Their poison is like the poison of the serpent. The poison is like the poison of a serpent. For you to cover up what you did to Kendrick, what's his name? Kendrick Johnson. That's terrible. The way that they killed this boy, and you cover it up. The way that they cover up Sonya Macy. The way that they did our forefathers, their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Yeah, meaning it
Diabolical.
It seeps down deep in your spirit.
Yeah.
You understand, from politics to religion, all these different philosophies, how Esau comes at us. It said his poison, the things that he meditates on, it's like the poison of a damn serpent. When a snake bites you, you just don't die immediately.
Instantly. Yeah.
You understand? It takes time. It takes time to break your whole body, your whole nervous system down. Slow. That's Esau. That's how Esau comes. And especially Amalek, what we gonna deal today. especially Amalek. You understand? Everything that they have their hand to is to destroy the seed of Jacob. Period. That's their whole agenda. That's been their agenda from the beginning. And this is why you see, put those up. All praises. Put those up. All these charges. When the scripture says it's gonna be no pity, you understand? They are wicked from the beginning, like the officer just brought out. Mike Brown. No charges on that officer. You understand? They let that brother's body sit out there for hours.
They said it was baking on the ground.
Hours.
Yep.
You understand? Go to the next one right quick. Go to the next one. George Zimmerman. The brother, George Zimmerman, he killed our brother Trayvon Martin. You understand? Over what? Over nothing. And then went on the whole Skittles tour, showing the gun.
Sold his gun.
Sold it, yeah.
Sold it for millions. For millions.
Yep.
And nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. But a Negro look at another Negro and be ready to do him bad.
Right.
Instantly. And you allow this, and again, we don't advocate violence.
Right.
Because we understand the Lord. Give me that scripture, I think it's Romans 12. Make way for the vengeance of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
But you got to understand, this man went on a whole damn Skittles tour, showing the gun and then selling it, and nobody did nothing. Nobody did nothing. But these rappers can't even go to another city. Everybody check in. Yeah, you better check in, check in. You understand?
It's crazy.
Zimmerman don't got to check in.
He don't have to check in.
Darren Wilson don't got to check in.
Right.
You got that?
Yes, sir.
Give me that.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
So that's what the scripture says. The scripture says, listen, don't avenge yourself. Don't avenge yourself. And this is all through the scriptures. And you might think, okay, well, these some punks. I had another word in my mind.
Damn.
But you might think these some punks. No, the scriptures is telling us, hold that. We're going to come right back. Give me Peter right quick. 1 Peter chapter 1, just real quick. Because you also read this in Romans 13. But let's get 1 Peter chapter 1. And let's read. Hold on, bear with me. Or it might be 2 Peter's 1. Where it says love the brotherhood.
Yes, sir.
Is that 2 Peter's? Oh, that might be Peter's 2. Y'all see it? No, here you go. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 13.
1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Verse 13.
Yep.
Submit yourselves to every ordinance of man.
This is what the scriptures, what we subscribe to. This is what you subscribe to in these churches. This is what we subscribe to. What did Peter say?
Submit yourselves to every ordinance of man.
So we have to submit ourselves under the ordinance of man. Why? Because the Lord put us in this situation to live out our judgment. This is one of the curses on it. Go ahead.
For the Lord's sake.
For the Lord's sake. Go ahead.
Whether.
So that means you can't run around with bearing arms, being zealots of old. We can't do that. Right. You understand? You see what happened to the not effing around group.
Where they at?
You understand? Just fell off the face of the earth.
Yep.
Why? Because they was destroyed. You going against prophecies. Go ahead, read.
Whether it be to king as supreme.
Go ahead.
Or unto governors.
Go ahead.
As unto them that are sent by him.
Go ahead. But sent by who? By the Lord. He sent them. Go ahead.
For the punishment of evildoers.
So he sent them for the punishment of evildoers. That's thus said the Bible. Go ahead.
And for the praise of them that do well.
And also for the praise of them that do well. So this is the scriptures. This is why I go back to that in Romans, why he says this in Romans.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 19.
Paul wasn't speaking no different things than what the disciples was teaching. Go ahead.
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
That's why Paul wrote that. Don't avenge yourselves. Go ahead.
But rather give place unto wrath.
But give place unto wrath. Go ahead.
For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will recompense.
Because the Lord want all the glory. He said, bro, when it's other scriptures, he said, listen, I want to do this alone.
Alone.
I don't need y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little bit, but I really don't need y'all. I created him to destroy him alone, by myself, solo, dolo, state to state. You understand? That's how the Lord want to do this thing. And ain't nothing you can do about it. You understand?
Hey.
Go ahead. Is that it on that?
Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
I will repay. So this is why you see all these not guilties. This is why you can't be in an uproar when you see the white man doing white man things. Go. Is that on the screen?
Can I get a preset real quick?
Go ahead.
Get Matthew chapter 10, and let's read verse 28. I'll show you something about this because Christ said, I want to do this by myself. Bro. I got certain things that I got to do. Because think about us, bro. If we pick up guns, we go out there, fight against Esau, nothing's going to happen because we don't really have power or the organization to actually make something happen against this white man. And they terrors is just going to multiply in the earth. It's going to get worse for us when we start trying to pick up guns. Watch this. Read that.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
So we know this is Christ telling us, don't worry about those who are able to kill us in the streets, do all these things, but are not able to kill the soul. Watch this, read.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Does Esau think about that? Esau don't worry about what Christ can do to them because what are they doing? They preparing themselves to fight against Christ coming out the sky. So like you said, this man has been estranged from the womb. They come out thinking villainy, thinking all these things that are contrary to the scriptures. That's why Christ said, I got to do this by myself. I'm not going to come back as a man because these people, they don't even fear me. Why would they fear you?
So, hey, that's a heavy point. Hey, is that up? Put that back up. Did you put Philil Castile on there? Yeah, yes, sir. That officer found not guilty. Not guilty on all counts. Remember, they shot this brother up in Minnesota after asking to see his license.
Yeah.
Yes.
He reached for his license, shot him up.
Shot in front of his wife
daughter.
Yep.
Give me the next one.
It was a video, I think, with his daughter crying in the back seat.
In the background. Yep.
Traumatized for life.
Another incident. Officer will not be charged in shooting. What's the next one? Oh, that was it.
Hey, can I get one, Cap?
What was his name?
Go down. Let me see. Oh, those are the officers. Read that right quick.
Shelbyville, Kentucky. A Shelbyville police officer will not be charged in the November shooting death of a former teen athlete. Wednesday, a Shelby County grand jury decided not to indict Officer Susanna Markham on one count of murder in the death of 18-year-old Trey Williams.
So they continue to shoot us down and not guilty, not guilty. We could go on and on and on about this. Not guilty. You understand? And this is what the Lord said, hey, the laws of God is slack. So when will the Negro wake up? When will the Negro wake up and finally realize you cannot vote your way out of this? You cannot lean on politicians. You can't buy your way out of this. None of that. The only thing that you could do is repent.
That's it.
Everything else is a mockery. They are literally mocking you every 4 years with the same nonsense. You understand? What's the next thing we had?
Did you want that Walter, the guy that got shot in the
yes,
back?
Yes.
Let me.
Did y'all put that up?
No, they didn't. I got it.
Because remember Walter Scott. Now they brutally. I'm talking about this brother he's literally trying to get away, jogging away. You remember that case?
Yeah.
And they literally just shot the man in the back.
And Cap, this goes back to what you were saying. A lot of our brothers and sisters aren't even documented. He didn't know he was being recorded by somebody outside the park.
Nope.
And this happens day in and day out. We just started having these phones on us. Think about years before we had the cell phone.
Yep.
Rodney King was the first one that really was put out there. But it's a whole bunch of them that ain't been documented.
Go down right quick. Go down. Can you just play the video? You don't have to make it big. It don't. No, it's all good. But that's the brother. Listen, how is his life? Just think about that still image right there. Right. When you're using daily force, you're trying to protect your life.
Right.
How is your life in jeopardy?
No, and when somebody's running away, it's not.
No,
it's not.
You can't legally shoot somebody in your own home if they're running away.
If they're running away.
So how you get away with this? Because the law of God is slacked here. It's slack. They not like us. All right. Now, again, we had to pose the question: when will the Negro learn? All right, give me the before you get that. Actually, yeah, go ahead and play that. Go ahead and play that.
Hey, real quick before that, Cap, just thinking about that picture we just saw, right? What's the difference between that and the slave patrol?
Nothing.
When they were shooting them down, running away. There's no difference.
Nah, I was about to say, then at the when we did that presentation, the brother was arguing, saying, like, it's a new day, nothing has changed. And nothing has changed. Remember, you had Emmett Till, just like the brother was rolled up. You had Emmett Till. You had plenty of cases throughout the 50s and the 60s, the 70s of this happening over and over again. So, like, nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed, you think you're free. You think you can move around freely. But, wait, when that judge slammed that gavel, not guilty.
Not guilty.
Period. Hey, give me that Isaiah, what is that, 47? They didn't show no mercy. Verse 6. Watch this. Isaiah 47 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 6. And I was wroth with my people.
Let's go to your point. He said, I was wroth, I was mad with my people. Go ahead.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
Somebody tell the Negro that God is only the God of the Israelites. Right. He said, I was wroth with my people. He didn't say all people. Right. He said my people. Go ahead, read it from the top.
I was wroth with my people.
Go ahead.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
He said, and I polluted my inheritance. Once I gave my people over to the other nations, he already knew this is going to be a pollution. This is not going to end well with you. Damn. I'm going to destroy you. I polluted you. You know understand? Like, listen, you know how a damn murderer, somebody beat you to a pulp and they look over you and say, hey, look at this face. I did this to you. That's how Christ, I want you to know, I might have used Esau. Right. I'm doing this to you. Right. I'm putting the spirit on this man to show no mercy, to pollute you. You understand? To bring you down to a lower state so you can get your mind right. Go ahead.
And giving them into thine hand.
And I given them into your hands. Talking about the daughter of Babylon. Go ahead.
Thou didst show them no mercy.
And they not going to show us no mercy. No mercy. Go ahead.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Talking about our forefathers, the elder of our men. Go ahead. Is that it? That's it. He said, upon the ancients, he heavily have laid the yoke. So they not gonna take that. They not gonna take that spiritual yoke off at all. No time soon. We already destroyed.
Right.
You understand? Now look at us. Play the video, and a lot of shows have played this. I know we've seen this, but we gonna play it again. Play it.
In the mall with him, Mama have a ball with him. Somebody call me out.
Just mute it. Mute it, because I don't want to hear it. Play it. I don't want to get a strike. This is Megan Thee Stallion at a damn Kamala Harris Democrat convention. She got this girl up here. Damn, do y'all got the disclaimer up? Okay, hold on. Run it back. Go ahead and play it. Let me hear the damn song. I'm sorry. Damn. Let me see what song did they say, you know what, let's perform this song at the convention.
That's a good one. We're going to get more votes for this one.
Right.
Somebody call Rihanna, I'm about to draw with him. He with the stage because he in the wild women. Put the legs on his head, now he loves high women. You'll never catch me calling these men daddy. I ain't lying, mama, just to make them happy. Lifestyle winner, can't fit her. It never happened if the what happened.
Stop. Background dancers, bro.
This is
crazy.
What the hell? Exactly. Black women should be embarrassed.
Yes.
Bro. Yeah. Should be embarrassed. And then they have the audacity to sample niggas in the hood.
Yeah.
Man. It's always ain't nothing no good. When I heard it, I'm like, bro,
I'm just not hearing it. Yeah.
Like, bro, this is a sample of boys in the hood.
Yep.
This is diabolical on many levels. many levels, bro, to bring this our beloved sister, Megan,
beloved sister.
Because listen, the scriptures say she's beloved. The Lord loved her. That's why they chastise her. You understand? She don't know that.
Right.
You understand? But they're sitting there using her as a damn puppet just to get black women's votes. This is what they think about us as a people.
Right.
Don't worry about the damn issues that to tackle. You understand that you think you voting for. No, all we got to do is throw a black woman in front of you and twerk. Oh, that's relatable to me.
Yep.
She's a home girl. You understand? That's what they think about you.
Cap, it's a slap in the face.
Yes.
It's a straight. This is like you say. This is how they see us.
That's how they see us.
And it goes into the pollutions that are upon us here in America.
Yes.
We learned this here in America. The Negro was created in America.
How come Jackie Chan's sister ain't up there?
Exactly.
Bring it out.
Shaking her behind.
Right.
You understand? Or Jet Li. How come they ain't up there doing this? How come the damn Arabian woman ain't up there? No, I'm sorry. The Indian woman, because that's the one that do the cha-cha, right? The
belly dance. Yeah.
You understand? The belly dance.
The Indian woman trying to act black.
Yes. It'd be more fitting because that's her heritage.
Right.
How come she didn't bring one of her sisters? Can you give me an Indian woman? Can you give me an Indian woman? What's the name of the belly dancing?
How are you doing today?
I want to dance. How come they didn't bring her up there to gyrate? Yeah, just put that on there. Just put that on there. Why she didn't do this? How come she's not doing this to get the damn Indian vote? Because this is how they look at you. This is how they look at you, black, for my sisters and brothers, the black community, as nothing. We can appease you with some nigga BS. You understand?
Look, we have no wisdom. Let me get that. Deuteronomy 4. Deuteronomy 4, verse 5. They understand we don't have any wisdom dwelling in us at all.
Did you put that on there? Okay, go ahead, officer. Go ahead.
Okay, read that for me.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
So this is our wisdom. This is our heritage. God's laws, statutes, and judgments. All right? Read.
Keep, therefore, and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of all the nations.
And the nations understand we no longer have this. We don't have this wisdom anymore because if we did, we wouldn't send our sister on the stage twerking.
Right. She wouldn't even sign up for that.
She wouldn't even sign up for that thing.
Once that's presented, this is what I want you to do. You know what? For the integrity of my people, right? Because I understand that I represent my people, that's not a good look from our sisters.
Right.
I'm not going to put myself in that situation.
Exactly.
You understand? Because that's going to be a hindrance to us. Even the management, if once you hear that, you're supposed to be managing the damn. You're supposed to be managing your artists,
right?
Exactly.
That lets you know. That lets you know the agenda of Leo. What is his name?
Scipio?
No.
You talking about Leo?
Bro, you crazy.
Scipio.
I said Scipio too.
Kohan.
Thank you, bro.
Like that. Yeah.
What's his name?
Leor.
Leor.
Go all the way back.
You talking about Leor when he said, "Listen." Remember he was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
We got to keep reminding our people about this. You know, we just can't let this stuff. He said, listen, I got a family to feed. I ain't worried about, you know what I'm saying, the integrity of your people. I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to feed my people.
Yes.
And this is how they view us.
Yes.
And the only reason why they called Megan the male horse.
The male horse.
Up there is because Donald Trump before that had damn Amber Rose come and speak at his damn convention.
Exactly.
Put that up there.
So they call Mrs. Ed.
Huh?
Remember Mr. Ed, they call Mrs. Ed.
Yeah. I see your hoe and I'ma raise you a hoe.
Yep.
You understand? That's their mind. A damn thotty for a thotty.
Yeah.
A thotty for a thotty. You think you can bring the thotties up and represent you? There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Where my hoes at? Yeah. That's how Donald Trump. That's how the white man thinking about us. I'm gonna give you a hoe for a hoe.
Yeah.
Now, I just had to call it what it is. It might have ruffled some feathers, but the scripture says you are known by your countenance.
Bring
you
it
get
out.
up there shaking your behind like you on the streets.
Yep.
And the last time I checked, that's a hoe.
Right.
Now, give me that. This is Donald Trump's damn presidential, what you call it though? It's not
Campaign.
The campaign convention.
Yeah.
Play that.
The left told me to hate Trump, and even worse, to hate the other side, the people who support him. When you cut through the lies,
Now,
you realize the truth.
Stop. Now, we know this ain't our people, but she associates with the quote-unquote black community, right? And if you can, I know this might be a lot for
The left told me to hate Trump.
See, yeah, I know.
Damn.
If you can, look up Slut Walk.
Yes.
Look up Slut. I don't know if y'all remember,
Yep.
but Amber Rose.
Put in Amber Rose Slut Walk.
Amber Rose was the one
There you go.
that started the damn Call Me a Hoe.
Yep.
The Slut Walk. And all these damn independent, liberated women following her.
Yep.
They said
Walking down the street as hoes.
Yep.
They said it's a judgment-free day.
Judgment free. You understand? She got a whole dang on outfit. Can you click on that outfit right there? With her and no, go down. Go down. Go over. The outfit, bro. Brothers don't know what that. No, that the one that got the B, all the little words on it.
To the right.
Right there. Stripper, all this stuff on there. You understand? She wearing that out in the public.
She was the mascot.
And the mascot. This is the one that you bring in to speak at your convention to attract black voters. This is how they think
That's
about
how they
you.
look.
You
Yep. That's
understand?
how they look at you.
A hoe for a hoe.
Yeah, so they're dumb. They'll eat it up.
For real.
What's that?
Now, give me the book. Was you gonna bring something?
I was going. Hey, can I get Psalms 137? I think it is. But the difference between Amber Rose and Megan the Male Horse is
Megan the Male Horse.
They had Megan the Male Horse. They had her twerking at the convention. And Amber Rose, she just gave a speech.
They had the white girl just giving a speech.
The white girl gave a speech, but Megan, the male horse, had to shake her butt on stage.
Trying to look somewhat sophisticated.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you know, in the business. Yeah, with a whole tattoo. Yeah.
Exactly. Read that right quick.
Daughter of Babylon.
You can start at verse 1.
Psalm chapter 137 and verse 1.
Read.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion.
Read.
We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there, they that carried us away, captive, required of us a song.
So this is the only thing they want of the Israelites. They want you to sing and dance. It says, them that carried you away captive, they require you a song. That's why they got Megan Thee Stallion on stage shaking her butt. And that's why Amber Rose, she just gave a speech.
Right.
That shows you how they think about us. You're only good for our entertainment.
Yep.
That's the only purpose you're good for. Keep going.
And they that wasted us.
And because they wasted us, as we've been seeing with our brother that just died, Rasheem Carter. The other brother, what's the other brother name? Kendrick Johnson.
Yep.
They that wasted us, Reed.
Required of us mirth.
Reed.
Saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
So that's how they think of us. They want us to be their entertainment. That's why Amber Rose, she didn't have to do no singing, no dancing,
None
no
of that.
twerking.
None of that.
She just gave a speech.
Hey, even more than that, think about Kamala Harris, bro. Like she grew up Indian all her life. Now all of a sudden she's representing the black people. So you got to realize they've been programming this woman to do this.
Yeah.
They made her join a black sorority because they know black people love sororities. They made her go out, eat collard greens, all this stuff to pretend to be black. And our people are eating it up as a black woman in politics.
And that's how simple we are.
That's
man.
how simple it is.
Hey, give me Psalms 44 just real quick. I just want to get to the point. Verse 12.
Psalm, chapter 44 and verse 12.
Go ahead.
Thou sellest thy people for naught.
That's what the Lord did. He gave us over for nothing. Go ahead.
And dost not increase thy wealth by their price.
And he said, I don't want nothing in exchange for polluting you, giving you over to the other nations. That's how he looked on it. You just give us away. You understand? Go ahead. Come on.
Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors.
And he said he made us a reproach to our own neighbors. Now that's a reproach. You think about how many black women are looking at this like, bro, this is what you doing? This is where we at? This is how you expect us? It's a lot of black women that's actually speaking out about it. Like, this is what you think of us to get our votes? Megan Thee Stallion shaking her behind? Go ahead. That's a reproach to the neighbors. Go ahead.
A scorn and a derision to them that are round about us.
Go ahead.
Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people.
And he said he make us a shaking of the head among the people. So the rest of the nations, as they sitting back and watching this, in support of both of these candidates, as we gonna get into, they shaking their head at black folks, man. They shaking their head at our people. That you would degrade yourself to a level of no standard, no integrity. You understand? To shaking your behind to get votes.
Right.
And some of black folks are going to get sucked into that train of thought, that thinking. Give me the book right quick. Give me the book. Let's dive into it. All right, so this is the Israel lobby. All right, let's read that for me.
The Israel lobby and U.S. foreign policy.
Go ahead. Now, we done brought this book, and again, this is why Peter said, listen, we got to bring things always to our remembrance. Give me that First Peter's what he said there. Watch this thing right here. We can't just let things, just bring something out one time, let it go. No. 2 Peter chapter 1.
Verse 12.
Verse 12, yep. Hold on, let me see. Yes.
2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 12. Wherefore, I will not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things.
He said, I don't want to be negligent, to always put you in remember of certain things. Go ahead.
Though ye know them.
Though you might already heard it. Though you might know it. Still got to put things in remembrance to our people. Go ahead.
And be established in the present truth.
Because we have to be established in truth. So now, when we go back to that book, to that lobby book, I want to read this. We brought it out before, but I want to read it again. Give me that. Shortly thereafter.
Shortly thereafter, in early February, Senator Hillary Clinton spoke in New York before the local chapter of the powerful American Israel Public Affairs Committee.
AIPAC. So AIPAC, I want us to engrave that in their mind, because you're going to hear about AIPAC. It's the American Israel Public Affairs. Why would they call it American Israel? American Israel. Remember, we did a show before called the 51st State. That's what they wanted to establish. All right, read it again.
From where, Cap? Shortly?
American Israel.
I'm sorry. American Israel Public Affairs Committee.
Go ahead.
AIPAC, where she said that in this moment of great difficulty for Israel and great peril for Israel, what is vital is that we stand by our friend and our ally, and we stand by our own values.
So this is when Obama was running. They're running against each other. They were fighting for the Democratic nomination or something like that, to be the nominee to represent the Democrat for the presidency. Listen to what both of them are saying. Even though they might have different agendas on certain things, it's one thing for sure that they all gonna agree upon.
Right.
Go ahead.
Israel is a beacon of what's right in our neighborhood, overshadowed by the wrongs of radicalism, extremism, despotism, and terrorism.
How the hell is Israel a beacon for what is right? Now this is in 2000. This is in 2008. You could go before that and understand the atrocities that Israel has been doing to every country surrounding her. You understand? They've been colonizing and trying to enforce imperialism over there in that region for years. So now in 2008, 2007, somewhere around where this is written, or when she spoke, She calls him a damn beacon of light.
Hell no.
Hey, that statement is 100% accurate because if you want to know how to colonize a place, if you want to know how to take a people out of their land and put somebody else in there,
bring it out.
So
Israel
you saying it's double? You saying it's double fold?
Yes,
double fold.
It's telling you they are the blueprint of how to take over a place.
I see you. I see you. I see the spirit rolling over here, bro. Go ahead.
One of her rivals for the Democratic nomination, Senator Barack Obama, spoke a month later before an AIPAC audience.
He also had to speak before the AIPAC audience. Go ahead.
In Chicago.
Go ahead.
Obama, who has expressed some sympathy for the Palestinians' plight in the past and made a brief reference to Palestinian suffering.
Why would he have to in 2007 have sympathy for the Palestinians? Why the hell was they suffering in 2007? It's 2024 now. Right. And you mean to tell me they in the same state?
Yep. Worse.
We preaching the same things? Go ahead.
At a campaign appearance in March 2007 was unequivocal in his praise for Israel.
Meaning he was undoubtedly. You understand if that's a word? You just made a word up right there. You understand? It was without a shadow of a doubt he was in support of Israel. You understand? You know how Esau, they be using them big words, man. I mean Negro words, man. We was sleeping in the back of the class. Go ahead, bro.
Was unequivocal in his praise for Israel and made it manifestly clear that he would do nothing to change the U.S.-Israeli relationship.
He said he made that clear. Just like Hillary did.
Yep.
They're not going to do nothing to change that relationship. Go to the next. You going to say something on it?
It just shows the hypocrisy. Like he seen that he expressed that they suffering.
Yep.
But he said he's not going to do nothing to fix the situation.
We're not going to do nothing.
Hey, they pulled up on him, say, how bad you want this presidency?
Yep.
You got to go back and make right that statement you made.
Go ahead.
There is a strong moral case for Israel's.
No, I want start at the top of the paragraph.
There is also no compelling moral rationale for America's uncritical and uncompromising relationship with Israel.
Said, listen, what is the reason why America is so gun-ho on protecting Israel?
Right.
Where they won't compromise, there ain't no criticism that can come towards Israel.
None.
You understand? That can move the needle, if you will. Yo, what is it about Israel? What do they have on America? Go ahead.
There is a strong moral case for Israel's existence. And there are good reasons for the United States to be committed to helping Israel if its survival is in jeopardy.
He said, but listen, their existence is that what? They want to push the vision. You understand? Yes. Esau wants to establish the vision. And America is behind it. They're behind that thing. You understand? That's what it speaks about. You getting it for me? See if you're in the spirit, bro.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You got it?
Daniel.
Yeah, all right.
Chapter 11 and verse 14.
All right, then.
And in those times there shall many stand up.
Yes.
Against the king of the south.
Yep.
Also the robbers of thy people.
Also the robbers of thy people. Who are the robbers of our people? Amalek. Amalek, the so-called white man. Esau. Go ahead.
Shall exalt themselves.
They're going to start exalting themselves. They stole our country.
Bring it out.
They took our country from under us starting back in 1912. Before that, you understand, they was already had things in work to steal Jerusalem. Read it again.
The robbers of thy people shall exalt themselves.
They're going to start to exalt themselves. Go ahead.
To establish the vision.
To establish their vision. Their vision of them being the people of God, of taking the whole land. That vision encompasses a lot that they want to do over there. This is why they keep spreading out and keep pushing the Arabians, the Arabs, Ishmael, further and further away. Because they want to establish the vision. All that's, in their mind, theirs. And that vision was given to them by the Lord. Now, go back to that book for me.
Hey, Cap, and I was going to say, to establish that vision, politics plays a major factor in it because you got to keep the children of Israel sleep with them politics.
Yes. Yep. Go ahead.
Hey, can I get a scripture real quick?
Hold on. Let's go.
You want the reason, the real reason?
But given Israel's brutal treatment.
But given Israel's brutal treatment of the Palestinians in the occupied territories,
go ahead.
Moral considerations might suggest that the United States pursue a more even-handed policy toward the two sides, and maybe even
This book wasn't written yesterday. You understand? This book was written some time ago.
Right.
You understand? And we talking about the same issues. Go ahead.
And maybe even lean toward the Palestinians. Yet, we are unlikely to hear that sentiment expressed by anyone who wants to be president.
Read that again.
Damn.
Yet, we are unlikely to hear that sentiment expressed by anyone who wants to be president.
So anybody that wants to be the president, they're not going to speak up to change anything in favor of the Palestinians, in favor of the Ishmaelites. Why? Because the lobby, when we go down, the lobby is the one that's supporting these candidates financially to push their agenda, to push their vision. You understand? Read that right quick, and then we're going to jump into it. The real reason?
The real reason why American politicians are so differential in the political power of the Israelites.
I'm sorry, it says, or anyone who would like to occupy a position in Congress.
Damn.
So it's just not the damn president.
Yep.
You talking about, oh, thank you. All praises, I just seen that, bro. You talking about senators.
Yes.
You talking about
Governors.
Right. You talking about judges.
Yes, man.
Anybody in the legislative community. They are all ruled by AIPAC.
Right.
All of them are controlled by the damn lobby. Yes, sir. Now, let's read who they are. Go ahead.
The real reason why American politicians are so differential is the political power of the Israel lobby.
Go ahead.
The lobby is a loose coalition of individuals and organizations.
So it's a coalition of individuals and organizations. This is why you got to call them out. All these the SPL, the ADL, Canary Mission, all them work hand to hand on one accord with each other. The Israeli government, all of them, they work on one hand with each other, and they make up the lobby. This is why when these damn celebrities come out and they say, well, you know who's after me. No, you got to say the name.
Right. No,
so when some pop off, we can know, yeah, that person.
Right.
He did it.
Yep.
You got to stop saying, yeah, you know who.
You know who?
Them guys. Well, who, nigga? No. You know. No. We got to start calling it out. Right. Go ahead, Rick.
The lobby is a loose coalition of individuals and organizations that actively works to move U.S. foreign policy in a pro-Israel direction.
So they move the foreign policy of this country in favor to Israel, to favor Israel. You understand? To support Israel financially and legislation. You understand? Everything is to support pro-Israel. It has nothing to do with the common American folk.
Right.
You understand? Nothing. They ain't passing no damn bills. Yeah, even Edomites is suffering.
Yeah.
This is why they ran it. Do you think the insurrection just happened for no reason?
Right.
Hell no.
Right.
White people are mad at white people because I voted you in here to do something. Now you ain't doing it.
Right.
You understand? Because why? They not worried about the common folk. They're worried about Israel. The damn fake as Israelis. Money. Go ahead.
As we...
I'm sorry, the Ashkenazis. Because you ain't no damn praise of the Lord. You not no damn Israel.
Right.
You ain't Judah. You ain't the Jews.
None of that.
None of that.
None of it.
You are the Ashkenazis.
Nazis.
You're wasted away.
Ashkenazi. Read on.
As we will describe in detail.
Go ahead.
It is not a single, unified movement with a central leadership.
It's not a single unit. Go ahead.
It is certainly not a cabal or conspiracy that controls U.S. foreign policy. It is simply a powerful interest group made up of both Jews and Gentiles who's acknowledged...
Fake Jews, and the real damn Gentiles.
Right.
Go ahead.
Made up of Amalekites and Gentiles.
Yeah, I like that. That's how we got to start doing. You know how the Negro read the Bible? They see God and they say, yeah. You understand? You got to start switching it up like that, man. I like that. Read that again. It is simply powerful.
It is simply a powerful interest group made up of both Amalekites and Gentiles, whose acknowledged purpose is to praise Israel's case within the United States and influence American foreign policy in ways that its members believe will benefit the Amalekite state.
The Amalekite state. Now, watch this. Give me the next one. Give me the next one. No. I want that page. The next video. Now, remember we said, if you want to be president, you're not going to speak up against Israel.
Nope.
You understand? The Ashkenazis.
Right.
Y'all gotta step up. Y'all can't just be silent,
We
bro.
got you.
Ashkenazi.
The Ashkenazis.
You got to Paul Ashkenazis.
Yes.
Israelites.
Go ahead. So this is, hold on, pause it for me. This is Kamala Harris, just got off the damn the plane after they had assassinated the Hezbollah leader. You understand? They assassinated the leader. Here she is landing fresh off a plane after getting the news. Go ahead, play.
I want to address what's happened over the last few hours in terms of the Middle East and be very clear. Israel has a right to defend itself, and I unequivocally support Israel's right to remain secure and to defend the security of Israel. What we know in particular is yes, it has a right to defend itself against a terrorist organization, which is exactly what Hezbollah is. But all of that being said, we still must work on a diplomatic solution to end these attacks, and we will continue to do that work.
Stop.
Thank you all.
What attacks is she talking about? Right. What attacks is she talking about? Because think of Israel is literally oppressing the Ishmaelites over there.
Yes.
Literally pushing them out of our land.
On all sides.
On all sides. So enough, you got to think. Again, that go back to what we pulled before. They're not looking for pity. Eventually, when you're back against the wall, you're going to do two things. Either you're going to fight or you're going to flight.
Yeah.
You understand? And they chose fight. October 7th. You understand? That's what the direction they chose. So now, here you have it now. They how much did they say? 1,200 people?
Yeah.
1,200 people was affected. You understand? Kidnapped. They go and bomb a whole damn city.
Right.
Gaza, the whole city. Now they up in Lebanon. They trying to push up there. So now when you pushing up to Lebanon, Hezbollah, like what the hell?
Yeah.
What you think you got going on up here? You understand? Get to shooting bombs. Then you kill the leader.
Right.
Oh, he has a right to defend himself against terrorism. Well, who's the real terrorist?
Exactly.
You are the Ashkenazis. You are the real terrorist.
Right.
Get out.
Over there.
And Cap, it's only so much fleeing you can do.
Right.
Remember, they
Where
push
the hell they gonna to the damn sea?
You can't go no further. I have to fight back.
I gotta fight.
Simple. Remember, they was pushing them all the way down to the border.
Yeah.
Egypt ain't letting them in. Hey, I gotta fight back.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yep. So she made it a point clear. You see, direct. Ain't say nothing else. Listen, Israel has a right. I'm standing behind Israel.
Right.
You understand? Made that clear. All right? Give me the what was it? No, it was Donald Trump. It was Donald Trump.
Hey, but that's why you see
Right there. Yep.
these politics, like we said earlier, they going back, like the statements they made in the past, now because of the APEC and all these different organizations, they got to clean whatever they set up in the past.
Yep.
So they could be accepted.
I'm going to tell you just how, we're going to show you just how dirty APEC is, bro. Now you have also, on the opposite side, this is somebody that's running against Kamala. Remember, Kamala came out, said what she said. Donald Trump is literally having a meeting with, what's his name, Ben?
Netanyahu.
Not you. Look at the flag.
Not you.
Not you.
I like that.
Not you. He not you.
Ben, not you.
Ben, not you.
Ben, not you.
Literally have a meeting with this man. Invited him to the same place where they just Mar-a-Lago. Remember, the feds just ran up in there. Now all of a sudden, now think about that.
Yes, sir.
The feds run into a black spot. It's no longer operational
At all.
It's shut down, period. You understand?
I think Diddy's selling those houses.
The Diddy selling the house.
Damn.
Yeah, you understand? The feds just ran up in Donald Trump's Florida spot.
Yep.
Now, how many months ago was that?
Maybe
Less than a year.
Yeah.
Was it a year ago?
Maybe.
I mean, a year some change? They having dinner in there.
With both flags.
They, not only
both flags.
This is not a regular. They having
With the
dinner
8-pack flags.
with the president. Of Israel.
Damn.
You understand? You don't tell me that these people are above the government,
Right.
above the feds. What the hell you gonna do? Yes, and we gonna broadcast it all over the world that we are in conjunction with each other.
Yep.
You understand? All right, give me the next one. Did y'all show the picture? Did y'all show that? Huh? You got to show the picture. Put the picture up there.
But that shows
you can play a little bit of it. You can play a little bit. I didn't have a timestamp for it. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say that shows you that all these people know their place. America knows we gonna be the muscle, and Israel's gonna be the ones that we push to be the guys that's in the forefront of everything. They know their place, but it comes to black people, we don't know our place. Everybody's fighting to be the leader.
Play on. Yeah, turn the volume on. Turn the volume on. Just play like a minute of it. Let's see.
Can you tell us what you talked about? Yes.
Just general.
Just general.
Mr. Prime Minister, could you tell me, Mr. Prime Minister,
we
how
talk about
Kamala
every
Harris's
day, Brian.
remarks yesterday might have impacted negotiations on a ceasefire deal?
Oh, hold on. Here, listen to this.
Well, we're trying to get one. And I think to the extent that Hamas understands that there's no daylight between Israel and the United States, that expedites the deal. And I would hope that those comments don't change that.
Mr. President, do you have any reaction to Kamala Harris's remarks yesterday? Do you have any reaction to Kamala Harris's remarks yesterday after she met with the Prime Minister?
No, I have no remarks. She's a radical left person. San Francisco destroyed San Francisco.
Y'all are gonna go off. Yeah. But he literally saying, listen, it ain't no division between us and the U.S. and our policy. They're with us, and we gonna send Hamas a message.
Right.
Yeah, we killed your leader, and listen, I'm sitting down with the former president that potentially could be the next president.
Right.
You understand? So if you think that it's gonna be a ceasefire, you got another thing coming.
Hey, and Donald Trump killed an Iranian leader.
Yes.
He killed one of the leaders.
Yep.
So he's saying, listen, we in cahoots.
Yep.
And they raised the flag for that.
Right. That was one of the first
Ishmael,
flags.
man, you got to start raising flags. Man.
Stop raising the flag.
Stop raising the flags, man. Do what you got to do.
Just do what you got to do.
They
Go
warning
back to,
warning, don't give them the warning.
Yeah, you going back. So they trying to.
He say they're getting warned.
Now they sitting here trying to push Kamala in our faces and fame her as she's black,
right?
To get the black voters on her side, and she's mocking us. She's mocking us in every sense of the way. Give me before you play that one. Can you play the one with Barack Nim? They gave her endorsement when they called. Yeah, that's it right there. Play that one first. Now listen to Michelle, right? This is.
It look fake.
And Michelle. She like the auntie, you know what I'm saying?
Auntie Michelle.
She done called her, and she gonna say, I had to call my girl. Dang. Who talks like this? Go ahead and play though, bro. This is a Jimmy.
Hello. Hi.
Stop. Yeah. Go ahead, what you gonna say?
I was gonna say, her husband a Hamite, so she ain't rocking with the people like that.
No, she ain't rocking with the people either. Yeah. He talking about Kamala. That remind me of the skit. You know the skit where he walked by the
Key and Peele.
Yeah. Key and Peele skit.
Yeah.
Shake their hand. He see a black person. Hey, come bring it out here.
Bring it in here. Bro.
Kamala. That's how he said. Hey, Kamala. Like, go ahead, play it, bro.
Hello.
Kamala.
Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi. You're both together. Oh, it's good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder
to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
What'd you say, Cap? That ain't no wig.
Yo, stop. Yeah. All praises. You made that statement. Listen,
no weave.
That's not a weave. This is what, hey, them sisters, pull up a lace front from me.
Right. That ain't no perm. That ain't no
No. She ain't like us.
That's the real Remy.
No, give me a real lace front, bruh. I want a St. Louis lace front.
Damn. That's
Hey man, just want anyone.
All of them. Oh yeah.
Anyone? No, those will work.
He put ghetto lace front.
No, any one of those will work.
That straight one.
Look at this. Look at that one on the mannequin. No, look at this one right here. Go down. The picture right up below. Yeah. Give me that one. Now, this is what all black women, unrepentant, be inspired for.
Yes.
This is what they look for right here. To have that straight hair.
Straight Indian Remy.
Straight Indian hair. I got a little Indian in my in my blood. That's what they be saying, bro. And this lace front right here, see that's a well put one. I done seen some lace fronts, but I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Yes.
You walked out the house with that crap on your head? Yeah.
There you
All
go.
praises, bro.
That's it.
All praises.
Second one. Damn,
This
how
how
Sonic the
that's how
Hedgehog.
Jake. That's how them sisters be looking.
She look like Goku.
Damn. That's how they be looking, bro.
Super Saiyan 2.
For real. And be sitting there, bro. You pull up to them on the side of the pull up on the side of the car, bro. They sitting there doing this. Beating their damn self to a damn concussion. Damn.
They got it on the baby. They got it on the baby.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro. I stayed in Kansas one time alone.
Had to be Kansas, Cap.
That's why I had to make it. Yeah, I had to make the distinction. Damn. So many new moons ago, I was in Kansas, right, bro? And I'm driving, bro, and the mama and the daughter. So the mama's walking the daughter to her bus stop, bro. And when I tell you that they had matching hair.
Damn.
Matching hair.
weaves.
And natural, you see the baby right here?
Yeah.
Put that baby back up there.
Amazing.
That's how the daughter, she couldn't have been no more than the first or the second grade. Damn. That's how she was going to school, bro. Damn. I kid you not, bro.
That's sad.
That's sad.
That's sad.
You understand? Yeah. So go back to Camilla.
Look like she got fiber sprayed on hers.
That's how them sisters be looking, man. So this ain't us. Nah. They trying to put her as a black woman in our face. You understand?
Not with them hands.
Not with them. Damn. Go ahead. Give me the next one. Give me the next one. So that's just them. And that whole thing is just production.
Yeah, we got the one with Trump.
It just looked fake, bro.
It looked fake.
Where he says she always identified as.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in the channel.
Give me the one where she says about the cooking.
Oh yeah.
Let me see that one right quick. Yeah, play this one right quick. Cause we know, listen, man, this sister, man, all you gotta do is just open up your eyes. Don't get fooled.
Yeah.
My sisters, my brothers, don't get fooled, man. Don't get fooled with their agenda that they pushing, that AIPAC's pushing. Because I'm gonna tell you, while they're trying to push this sister on us as black, hey, can you hold this one? Give me Carla Bush right quick. I'm gonna show you what they doing to the other sister. No, it should be in there.
Yep.
Go down, go back towards the back, bro. Why you go to the beginning of the show?
Right, Marlon. So-
No, Carla, go back. Go, keep going. Right there. Give me that one. Now watch this. I'm gonna show you what they doing to the real sister who's wrapped up in politics. Watch this. Read that.
Republican or Representative Cori Bush faces media smears, torrent of AIPAC cash for speaking truth about Gaza.
Remember what the book said. If you want to be in Congress or senator or president, anything, you cannot speak against AIPAC.
She's done.
You cannot speak against the damn agenda.
Right.
Here you have a sister who is speaking the truth against what they doing over there in Palestine.
Right.
Read that. Read the title.
Progressive Missouri Congresswoman could be next.
I think she's out of St. Louis. Go ahead.
Progressive Missouri Congresswoman could be next to.
So all the St. Louis women ain't sexy reds, bro.
No, they all
ain't all riding around talking about ski.
They ain't.
All right, go ahead.
Could be next to fall as pro-Israel lobby targets pro-Palestinian voices.
Israel lobby is who? That's AIPAC. When's the date on this? August 2nd, 2024. You understand? Go down. Just read a little bit for me.
Soon after the Gaza war began 10 months ago, a prominent newspaper columnist denounced Representative Cory Bush, Democrat of Missouri, under a headline declaring that anti-Israel comments make her unfit for re-election.
Damn. Her comments against Israel make her comments against what they doing over there, she's unfit.
Right.
And they posted this in a Kansas City Star headline.
Yep.
You understand? Go ahead.
The piece appeared in the newspaper with the second largest readership in Missouri, the Kansas City Star.
Go ahead.
Multi-million-dollar attacks on Bush followed. Bush's opponent, county prosecutor.
It said a multi-million-dollar attacks on Carla Bush. We ain't talking about Jeff Bush and what's his name? George Bush. Her name is Carla Bush. So they sit there and they put multi-million-dollars in advertisement to smear her because of the comments that she made going against the Ashkenazis, the lobby, the AIPAC. Go ahead.
Bush's opponent, County Prosecutor Wesley Bell,
another Negro, watch this,
is now the #1 recipient of AIPAC cash.
He said, listen, and you got to imagine, hold this. Can you pull up, just type in Wesley Bell. Let's see who he is.
Seem like he dark skinned.
Yeah, you damn right. I perceive that you are a
prophet.
Anybody
named Wesley.
That's Wesley.
It ain't dark skin.
That's Wesley.
He dark enough.
What? This is what I said. I made the statement earlier. If they are prominent and put in our faces, it's for a reason.
Yes.
Yep.
It's for a reason. A lot of people never heard of Carly Bush. A lot of people never heard of her.
Right.
You understand? But she's the same one. Give me, we're going to go back to the article, but I want the one where she spoke in Congress. It should be right after that one. Yes. She went into Congress and made this speech. Play that for me. Come on. Yeah, just play it from right there.
Yeah, play.
Onto these shores, bought and sold at auctions like the goods their forced labor was producing. These auctions launched a long-standing practice in America in which white folks, including...
Hold on. Rewind it a little bit. Just rewind it a little bit. This is some good stuff. Rewind it a little bit. So she's in Congress speaking about the atrocities of how our people got here, what they're going through, and how this country was built.
Right.
This is who she's speaking about. And this is who AIPAC is going against. Go ahead, play. Just play a 1 minute of it. I ain't gonna
stolen from their homelands. They were the 12 million Africans who were shackled, branded, and packed into the bows of slave ships during what is known as the Middle Passage, where 2 million Africans died. Poor ventilation, burning heat, no room to stand, no room to turn their bodies, forced to lay in their own feces and urine. They were starved, dehydrated, poisoned and beaten. Those who survived the Middle Passage survived only to be brought onto these shores, bought and sold at auctions like the goods their forced labor was producing. These auctions launched a long-standing practice in America in which white folks, including white women, scrutinize and violate the bodies of black people, especially black women. We're going to tell the truth today. Black adults and black children enslaved and forced to endure being tormented, being tortured, being raped by white slave owners on slave ships and on the plantations. Our ancestors tried to escape the bondage of slavery just to be hunted, captured, imprisoned, executed, via slave patrols and convict leasing. Those institutions whose primary focus was to regulate, exploit, and control black bodies. More than 1,700 congressmen once enslaved black people, 1,700 people who routinely cast votes cultivating, conserving, and codifying white supremacy did not view black people as human beings. Our presidents owned, our presidents sold, our presidents enslaved black people.
Damn.
The image behind me, this image is the truth of our country's history that our students are denied. This is what lynching in America, this is what it looks like.
Stop it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This sister, brung it out.
Truth.
At Congress.
Truth.
You understand? And that's valid history that she's bringing forth to these people, letting them know, put it in their face. This is how this country was built. Give me that Job just real quick. Just real quick. You know what I want? Job, you can't bring a clean thing.
I got you. 14. I got you.
14:4.
I got you. She sound like she watched the Kemp video.
For real.
Yeah.
For real, bro. And all praises. You understand that she had the courage to go in there and speak the truth.
Yep.
And speak the truth. But the sister, she has to understand you can't get wrapped up in politics.
You can't.
Because this is their country. This is their country. So while she's doing that and talking to them, they sitting back, whatever.
Yeah.
This one, how many views it got?
How we getting up out of here?
4.7 views.
Yep. So,
Yep. 4 points in 2 years.
Dang.
In 2 years. That's it.
But
and this profound message. And again, nobody knew who Carly Bush is.
Right.
They ain't talking about Cori Bush. You understand?
And it's crazy. She got 4.7K, but I bet you Megan Thee Stallion twerking got 4.7 million or more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy. What she get?
154,000
in 5 days.
In 5 days.
5 days.
That's
Come on.
one source.
What the hell you have?
Job.
Give me that.
Chapter 14 and verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing?
We don't listen to black women without common sense. Right. That's the statutes and limitations. Just to answer K-Dot's question. So the nigga want to ask questions like this, but you watch a whole. Never mind, bro.
It's no statute of limitations on murder.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Go ahead, play that.
Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one.
Not one. Nobody. So when the sister's bringing out that information, prevalent information of how this country was built, it was built on the backs of black folks. It was built on our blood, murder. That's the country. That's America.
Right.
And what they doing to the sister? Go back to the article.
Yep.
Go back to the article.
Statute of limitations.
You understand? Niggas is crazy, man.
What's wrong with y'all?
You know what I mean? Type, nigga. Damn, I'm staying in spirit. Go ahead.
Bush's opponent, County Prosecutor Wesley Bell, is now the #1 recipient of AIPAC cash this election cycle. According to Justice Democrats, almost 2/3 of Bell's donations have come from AIPAC.
You see this? They sitting there, put a multi-million-dollar smear campaign against the sister for speaking the truth about what they doing over there in Gaza, and said, you know what? We don't love none of you niggas, but this nigga is on one accord with our agenda.
Right.
We gonna support him. 2/3 of his money. That means he wasn't getting no support before she spoke up.
Dang.
Hey, in that book, in the lobbying book, it says it's individuals and groups.
Yes.
So 2/3 may have officially came from AIPAC.
Yes.
But a lot of the other money, that other third, came
they
from people
all
who support that
supporting
same
him
agenda.
to get her out of there, to oust her. Go ahead.
Which Justice Democrats describe as an anti-Palestinian, far-right, mega donor-funded lobby group. The Intercept reports that AIPAC Super PAC United Democracy Project has gone on to spend a total of $7 million so far to oust Bush in the August 6th Democratic primary in her St. Louis area district.
So they spending money just to out her, bro.
$7 million.
And that's $7 million to oust her.
Yes.
They giving him millions, millions to get him into position.
Right.
You gonna say something?
That's just her. So imagine all the other people. That's a lot of money.
Yes,
This
sir.
is just her.
Yes,
That's heavy that you said that. This is just her that's on the books.
Yep.
Read the next one, then we'll move on.
The 2.1 million in ads.
Damn.
Spent for her campaign is up against 12.2 million spent to attack her on support of Bell.
So think about Wesley Bell, bro. How are you as a black man, okay with receiving money, donations to smear your sister who you know is right?
Sellout.
That's a sellout.
That's a sellout.
That's a sellout. You understand?
That's why 2/3 got to die.
And that's why 2/3 of Negroes got to die. Now, we bringing this forth. Give me Deuteronomy because I don't want nobody to get misconstrued about why we bringing it forth. We pray that our sister Corey Bush, she get her mind together. You understand? And she understands you have to repent. You got to come back to the laws because politics is not the way. That's not how the Lord set it up. All right? You got that?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 17 and verse 15.
Well, we just want to bring out the atrocities, what's going on behind closed doors, under the skirt of Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
Go ahead.
Whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Go ahead.
One from among thy brethren.
You have to set somebody from among your brother. Who was established to be king from among our brother? Christ.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Go ahead.
Shalt thou set king over thee.
Go ahead.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
It's literally a sin to go into a damn voting a voting booth and plug your vote for President Obama.
Yes.
That's literally a sin for Donald J. Trump.
Right.
You understand? You're literally sinning for damn Kamala No Black Harris.
Yes.
That's literally a sin.
Yes, sir.
Thus said the Bible. Go ahead.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
You cannot set a stranger over you. I'm going to give you a little secret. The nations is not going to put a Israelite in position to be the president. That is never going to happen. I know we used to be conspiracy theories and some of that stuff it's true. I used to be the biggest Illuminati conspiracy boy when that came out. I'm like, whoa. Look at that side. That's the devil. That's the devil. This is the devil. You the devil. Everybody's the devil. You understand? I'm telling you, that's how I used to be. But I remember watching a program that had linked all the presidents, all family. They all tied together in some type of way. You understand? Yes, so this is what the scripture is saying. Read that again.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
Go ahead.
Which is not thy brother.
Which is not your brother. Is that it on that? Sir. Okay, all praises. So that's the Bible. Politics is not the way. Now, go back to Kamala.
You know what's crazy about that? She's married to Amalek man, so how's her last name still Harris? These are all things they do to try to make her relatable to black people.
Tactics.
Play that. They try now again. Why they trying to fame her as black?
Yeah.
Right, Marlon.
Why they,
so I know.
Hold up.
What does this button do? Why they are literally smearing a real black woman speaking the truth. This is what they're doing behind the scenes. They want you to believe that this woman is for you, that she's black. Now, play this right here.
Kamala Rosenberg.
Right, Marlon. So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas. One year, I had so many that I had to wash that we ended up washing them in the bathtub. So I am not playing around.
Hold on. Now, that was not a misquote. That was not a typo. I want you to go back and play it again.
Bruh.
Listen to her. That's what I'm about to say. Listen to her speech versus that's why I wanted to play the speech from our sister. Listen to the difference in how they talking. You understand? She's sitting up here talking about trying to appeal to the Negro about collard greens.
A mean pot.
Pot being cooked in the damn bathtub.
That's
Which
Indian.
one of you black women
Bring it out, Cap.
have made greens,
Bring it out.
I mean,
in
cleaned
the
them.
chat, cleaned them in the damn bathtub?
We'll wait.
Thank you. I tell you all right.
Bruh.
She outed herself right there.
I made greens yesterday. They wasn't in no damn
You made it in the bathtub?
Hell
Hell
no.
no. Don't no food go in the bathroom.
Bro, you know your damn grandma will cuss, bro, all type of heifers.
Yeah.
Right.
You hussy heifer.
Yeah.
Remember that? You damn nasty, trifling.
Damn greens in the
Hell, you doing putting the greens in the bathroom.
Throw it all out.
Shoes would be flying.
Yeah. You'll get this thrown at your head, yeah.
Bro, the old grandma be on your damn head.
Uh-huh.
You nasty.
You talking about taking food to the bathroom. And this damn freaking...
And then to kick you out the house.
She's showing we a proverb.
Elamite.
Yes.
We a proverb.
She's showing we a proverb.
Yes.
Trying to appeal to us by talking about, play it again.
And astonishment. That's
Play it
astonishing.
again.
So I know how to
From the
make a
top.
mean
No,
part
play it
greens
from the
and
top,
veg-
bro. That's what she, remember, we talk like this. I made a mean. Boy, I made a
Ooh, I put my
meanness.
foot in it.
And mean that.
Look at
Play
his
it.
gestures.
Yep, gestures, body
Right,
language.
Marlon, I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas.
What people?
One year, I had so many that I had to wash that we ended up washing them in the bathtub.
Bang.
So I am not playing around. So what you got?
You see this?
What
Cap.
people asked her?
What people ask
Right.
you?
Yeah.
What was your black family?
Your black family?
Marlon,
The
so
ones
I
that you
know-
wasn't raised, we don't got no pictures, no evidence.
Exactly.
If it ain't no photo, we don't believe.
We don't believe it.
You need more. It ain't documented.
It didn't
But
happen.
look, but you know who get down like that? Her people.
Her people.
Yeah.
Her people.
Bruh. Play it, bro. Play it.
That's why I said she exposed herself.
She
that she's
exposed
Indian.
herself.
Indian.
Let me show you how we do today.
Let me show you how. Play it, bro.
I'm about to make a mean pot of goose scoop.
Cause you didn't just wipe that underarm juice on your fucking face. I feel like I know I didn't just watch.
This
Sir,
is
you
how
can
they
stop-
get down. Play.
Yeah, Benji don't make rice and peas like that. They don't do that.
Hell no.
Look at this.
He done wiped his armpit.
Brother, look at this.
He taking a bath. For
This
the
is
greens.
how. This is what she's talking about when she said she had to make the greens in the tub.
Yep.
This is what she meant. And half of you niggas, understand the spirit.
Right.
Understand the spirit.
I thought you ordered goop
You
scoop.
trifling heifer.
What's that? Spirit came back on me, bro. I had a flashback, bro. Dies in shoes, laughing at your cousin. You understand? Listen, and then that damn robe come out of nowhere. You know, your grandma was always in there. When she do this, put her robe on. I know she ain't in there cooking no damn greens in the tub.
With the damn hair roller.
You understand? She asked that question. When she asked that question, the whole house get quiet.
Get quiet.
But this is what Camilla Harris is talking about when she make greens in a tub. Play.
Thought you wanted goop scoop.
Goose scoop.
Oh man.
It's like right there. That's when I gave up. I don't want nothing else. Cause you didn't just wipe that underarm juice on your fucking face. I feel like I know I didn't just watch. Sir, you could stop cooking. I don't want nothing. Your face musty. And your nipple hanging off that beater. What's going on like up in here? It's too many of y'all up in here to be thinking crazy. Like, sir, you could give it up with the rice. I'm pretty sure this food probably gonna be good than a motherfucker. But you throwing me off. Your nipples throwing me off. The smell throwing me the fuck off. Please. Damn, that rice look good. I'm hungry. I done walked all the way over here. What you do? What you do back there with your blue shirt on? He don't do shit. I can't believe this nigga just wiped
Hold on,
that
is this the one where he
musty
gonna
ass
be
juice across
getting it with his
face.
hands?
Oh, that's another one.
I don't have.
We got another. That's two of them.
Give me the next one. Give me the next
That's
one.
some nasty stuff.
This is what Camilla was talking about. This is after they done made the rice. Go ahead, play.
All right, this is why your stomach hurts.
that?
Play.
What's that, brother?
Look at my man.
What medium goop scoop?
Cause why did you grab it with your hand is what I'm trying to figure. Why?
He just coughed.
Why would you use it?
Bro.
All right, let me get two of them.
Let me get two.
Give me the next one.
That was it.
That was it?
That was it too.
You gotta understand, man. That's what she's talking about. So when APEC put her out in front and tried to portray her as a black woman to appease blacks to vote, you gotta understand. Listen to the speech.
Yep.
They not like us.
Nah.
No.
We are two different people.
Two manner of people.
You understand? Ain't nobody cooking no damn greens in the tub. But this is who they putting their money behind. I think, hey, give me that article where they said that she raised like 200 and something.
Yeah, 200 million, something like that.
Like a day or hours.
Yeah, give me that. Read that right quick.
Harris raises $200 million in first week of campaign.
Where do you think this came from?
Bring it out.
Where do you think this money came from? You understand? $200 million within 1 week. They already had this lined up. This whole agenda lined up. Even Donald. Damn, did we have the one where Donald said she's black?
Yeah,
it's
I know it's in there.
It's in there.
No, he said she Indian.
She's always been.
Nah, he said all of a sudden she turned black.
Because remember he went to the black journalist.
Black Democratic journalist, something like that.
Convention. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. Plug us in right quick.
Here you go. I got you. I'm about to put. So yeah.
yeah.
Hey man, listen. Stop being bewildered by these dang old Edomites and going out and voting and stuff, man. If you want to know who's the real king, follow our channels, man.
Hold on, I got it. I'm about to send it right now. Bam. Hold on, here it come. Here it come. APAC, man. Hey, read that while they put that back on there. Why you pulling that up? Put that article back up there where they made 200 million. Yeah, let's read that.
Vice President Kamala Harris brought in $200 million during the first week of her presidential campaign.
Go ahead.
With 66% of all donations.
What that sound like? 2/3? 2/3?
Yeah.
They just gave you a percentage on that thing.
There,
Go ahead.
Right
with
there.
66% of all donations coming from first-time donors, according to the campaign.
No bullshit. I mean, damn, you got to have that. You bring the sound bites
off.
Hey, then a couple years ago, she dropped out. Remember, she tried to run for president, but she dropped out because she didn't have enough. She couldn't finance her own campaign.
Yes.
And now, boom, this money pops up.
Now this money popping up. You got that? Okay, let's get that. Let's play that.
Sir,
Watch this.
do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say, no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect either
historically black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't. Because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe
I
that
think
she is
somebody should look
Hey,
into
stop,
that
man,
too when you
pause.
ask.
If I was in the world, I would vote for Donald, bro.
Trump
You understand? I love Donald, bro. I hope I pray he get in there and he push the button.
He pushed the button.
He be the one. You understand?
He'll be the
but
one.
Because Donald, he ain't like the rest of the damn politicians.
Nah.
He in there telling her straight, listen, she was Indian, now she's black. Now she want to be black.
All of a sudden, she just turned black.
She just turned black. When APEC put the money behind her, they said, listen, B. Because remember, that's what Judge, what's the judge?
Joe Brown.
Joe Brown said, I know a hoe when I see a hoe.
A lot of hoes.
I know. He was going in on her, bro.
Man.
Damn, we should have got that one too.
I works with hoes, and that's a hoe.
But he let it be known what it was. And APEC, they understood that. They put all this finance behind her and then said, you know what? You have to appease to the black community, to these black voters. Make them feel like they included. When we all know that your vote means nothing. Right. Nothing. When it boils down, it comes down to the electoral votes.
Bring it out.
Everybody knows this. But you still get, the black folks get bamboozled. Every damn...
Every
4 years. They get damn bamboozled. Which I just put in there. Y'all just put something in there?
Then say some foolishness like, well, she's the lesser of two evils. What
does
that mean?
I put the video when she was on the Breakfast Club when he asked her about his her white husband and kids.
Okay, let's see it.
It's a short clip.
Give me that Isaiah 47 right quick.
It's in the general.
Isaiah 47, verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
So this is the prophecy. The Lord said, I want you to come down and sit in the dust, you daughters of Babylon. Who's the daughters of Babylon? Give me that precept real quick.
Psalm 137 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Remember the children of Edom. Do not forget the children of Edom. Go ahead.
In the day of Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
Who said, race it, race it.
They always been talking about burn it, burn it. Edom has a fascination with fire. You understand? It's something about them and fire that they just love. That's why the Lord said, listen, when I come to destroy, it ain't going to be by water. I'm going to give you exactly what you want.
Live by the sword.
You like to put niggas in stakes and set fires under them. You like to place fires to the temple.
Right.
Okay.
From heaven.
Yeah, right.
You understand?
Like the burning cross.
I'm going to give you what you want.
Bring it out.
I got what you want.
I got what you want. I got what you need.
We going there.
Read
We going there today.
Race it, even to the foundation thereof.
They wanted to burn it to the foundation. Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon.
So he called Edom the daughter of Babylon. Go back to that.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
So now the Lord is talking about Edom. He said, listen, I want you to come down and sit in the dust because your behind have got too high. You think you could do things behind closed doors and nobody sees you. Hold that. Give me that. What's that? Psalm 60. Let me look at it right quick. Psalm 64. It just popped up.
Yes, sir.
Do things privately, I think
sir.
it is.
Yes, sir. Psalm chapter 64 and verse 6.
Now start at verse 2.
Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
That's the secret counsel of the wicked. When they can fund who they want to fund to push different policies over in Israel, to push American policy in Israel. That's secret policies. When you try to do a whole smear campaign on a sister who's speaking the truth, these sisters ain't even speaking alike. Camilla Harris and Miss Bush, they not speaking alike at all.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
From the insurrection, the uprising, the violent uprising of those who work sin behind closed doors. So when Paul wrote, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood, but by principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places, this is who he's talking about. Go ahead.
Who whet their tongue like a sword.
Go ahead.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Even bitter words. Now it's like a damn sword. It's with the pen through legislation. If we could control the Congress, we could control America. Go ahead. Come on.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
And this is why we say all these policies are getting passed because of the children of Israel. We are the perfect. We the only perfect, the perfect one, the only ones that can be perfect on this planet, period. The rest of these nations don't give a damn about being perfect. Being perfect means you keeping the commandments. That's what being perfect means. We the only ones that can be perfect. We the only ones that have a mind towards God. The rest of these nations ain't got no damn mind towards God, period. Go ahead.
Suddenly do they shoot at him.
Go ahead.
And fear not.
Go ahead.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
You imagine them sitting behind closed doors. Hey, you just see what Corey Bush just said about Gaza? Hey, let's put 12 million in ad funds to smear. You understand? Let's do that. Put 2.1 million. Matter of fact, you see who's racing against him? That other nigga. What's the other nigga name? Well, I think his name is Wesley. Yeah, okay. Wesley Bell. Let's put 2.1. Let's give him multi-millions. So, what is his message? Oh, he's with us? Let's fund him. You understand? This is their agenda. Read it again.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
That encourages them. That's when we talk about exhorting one another. When a nigga, when the Edomite come up with a diabolical plan.
Yes.
Damn, Harry, why didn't I think of that?
That's good. Get excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. God, they'll use them damn
Gee
Willigers. Gee Willigers.
Leadership said they don't sleep peacefully at night unless they do something evil. Unless they do something evil.
Go ahead.
They commune in laying snares privily.
They want to lay snares privily. This is what they're doing right now with Camilla. Laying a snare for the black Hispanic community. Let's put her out there as famous as black. And matter of fact, You don't think that they knew that Biden wasn't gonna run for president?
Right. They knew.
They knew this 4 years ago. There's no way this damn 90-year-old dementia. You understand? There's no way that he's gonna make it.
Nah.
Let's wait 95 days before the election and have him pull back. Before we have him pull back, we're gonna say he got COVID. He's sick. He's not physically fit to run. That way we can ease Kamala on in. They do that every year when they trying to pass a bill. They wait to the last minute, right before the damn, what they call it in December, where they go on break. I forgot what they call it.
When Congress shuts down.
When the Congress shut down, they got a term for it. Soon as they shut down, they pass a bill. Damn bill will be 450 pages long. They'll pass it right in the middle of the night. Same agenda. Go ahead. Is that it on that?
No, sir.
Go ahead.
They say, who shall see them?
And they say, who's going to see us? Well, this is what the scriptures is saying. Go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Come down and sit in the dust.
Now the Lord's saying, listen, no, you about to come down and sit in the dirt now. Go ahead.
O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Oh, you think you poor children of damn Esau, the Edomites. Go ahead.
Sit on the ground.
Sit on the damn ground. Go ahead.
There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
He said, you ain't no more going to call tender and delicate. As we get closer to our salvation, we're only going to see the Esau being exposed more and more. They're not going to be known as the tender and delicate. All the rest of these nations are finally waking up to understand, wait a minute. This is the damn red devil that our forefathers used to tell us about way back in the days. Japhet, Noah, you understand? This goes Shem all the way back. Everybody used to talk about, damn, it's a devil coming. Everybody got a devil, the red-eyed devil. You understand? Now everybody's recognizing exactly who that is. Go ahead.
Take the millstones and grind mill. Uncover thy locks.
Uncover your locks. Go ahead.
Make bare the leg.
Go ahead.
Uncover the thigh.
Now Esau is being uncovered. Go ahead. How is she being uncovered? Go ahead.
Pass over the rivers.
Over the rivers is talking about the understanding. Now you got to filter all the things that this woman, that Babylon, the Esau, the white man is doing. Filter them through the Bible. This is the rivers, the understanding. Filter her through the Bible. When you filter this so-called white man through the Bible, you get to see the depths of Esau, the damn depths of the devil. Now she's being exposed. Because wait a minute, she fames herself as God, but the Bible says he's a black man. You fame yourself as God. God loves everybody, but the Bible says he only loved the Israelites. All these things that you doing, bomb here, bomb there. Wait a minute, the scripture says love your neighbor as yourself. If we're supposed to be neighbors, why the hell are you bombing me? Why you ain't Matthew 18? If you got an issue with me, let's talk about it first, and then let's call another nation to diplomat what the hell we got going on. Negotiate what we got going on. Do they do that?
No,
hell no. Go ahead.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Go ahead.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Now the shame is being seen. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance.
Who's going to take vengeance?
I will take vengeance.
It's the Lord talking. He said, I'm going to take vengeance. I'm going to take vengeance for what these people are doing to all of the damn world. Go ahead.
And I will not meet thee as a man.
He said, I'm not coming back as a man this time. Oh, no. You're going to see a big black man coming out of the sky. And you know when we say that, niggas look at us and say, oh, they waiting on the big black man coming out of the sky. Well, for years,
Bring it out.
You've been waiting on teaching your children that Santa Claus is coming down the chimney. So now all of a sudden when I say the black man coming out the sky, now we damn crazy. But you told us that this big white man, you had me cooking up damn cookies at night. I can't eat the cookies.
Some of us ain't got chimneys.
Some of us ain't got no damn chimney, and we setting the damn cookies up with a cool glass of our last 2% milk. Because we couldn't afford the whole milk. You understand? We got the 2% milk that look like water. That milk.
Skim milk.
The skin milk, we sending it out, hoping and wishing. Damn, and damn whole world shook when we wake up in the middle of the night and daddy in there
Eating the cookies.
Eat the cookies. Dollar store.
Damn, what the hell you eating the cookies for, daddy?
Dollar store
Santa
cookies.
ain't never gonna come.
Dollar store
Tell you,
cookies.
this is what they teaching us. So the Lord said, I'm not gonna meet you as a man.
Right.
Your agenda that you pushing is not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You understand? What was it any more on that?
That's the end of verse 3. Yeah.
That was the end? Yes, sir. All right, that's our time, man. I know we had some more videos, but it is what it is, man.
Yes.
But that's the damn lobby agenda, man.
Yes, sir.
Do not get caught up. Don't get caught up in what they pushing, y'all. Don't get caught up. Listen, we ain't supposed to be involved in no politics. Give me that Zechariah 4:6. We end on that. Zechariah 4, verse 6. Give me that. We ain't supposed to be wrapped up in politics, economics.
None of that.
None of that. You understand? The Lord has let us know through the prophets how we will be redeemed in the near future. Go ahead, give me that.
Zechariah chapter 4 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
Then he answered and spake unto me,
Go ahead.
saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel,
Go ahead.
saying, Not by might,
It's not going to be by might. Go ahead.
nor by power,
It's not going to be by power. You understand? Political power. That's not the way. Go ahead.
but by my spirit.
But by his what?
Spirit.
But by his spirit. By his spirit. The spirit is talking about John 6:63. It's talking about the words. Us applying the words. Give me that in Thessalonians. I know we ain't doing that. You know when I say one, you know.
At least 2.
You know what I want, right? Give me that Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8.
Go ahead. No. I want 1 Thessalonians.
1 and
Yeah, I want the one. I'm talking about us. 1 Thessalonians. Your vessel.
Oh, yes, sir. I got you, kid.
Give me that.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 3. For this is the will of God, even your sanctification, that ye should abstain from fornication.
So the scripture says this is his will. It's not by might. It's not by power. It's by his spirit. And this is the way that he set it up. This is his will. Go ahead.
That every one of you should know how to possess his vessel.
So his will is for us to start possessing our vessels. Possessing our vessels. This is the way. This is when he talk about by his spirit. This is what he's talking about. First of all, possessing your vessel. Go ahead. Your body. Go ahead.
In sanctification.
In sanctification. Go ahead.
And honor.
And honor. Not voting for another nation to be your president, your king. That's not bringing you to honor. That's not sanctifying you. That's not possessing your vessel. You understand? Read, come on.
Not in the lust of concupiscence.
Go ahead.
Even as the Gentiles which know not God.
We are not supposed to follow the Gentiles because they know not God. That's the will of God. You understand? To do our own thing by the Spirit of the Lord. That's the agenda. That's our agenda. So all praises be to the Most High God. That's what we're going to do. All praises, all praises, all praises. Yes, sir. All praises. And Ashkenazis are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And we're going to keep exposing you. You understand? You can continue to block us.
Yep.
Go set another damn page up.
Yep.
You can continue to shadow ban us.
Yep.
It don't matter. This word, listen, after we get done preaching the word, I guarantee you in the next 4 hours, you're going to get another double dose.
Right.
Yep. You understand?
Yep.
It's real. It's real like that. Yep. You're going to need 24-hour surveillance on this word as we bring it out. All praise to the Most High. Captain of Red, we got
Officer Abishai.
Officer Benaya.
Officer Lighton. Officer Gamaliel.
Shouts out to the IT team. Y'all all right. Y'all all right. Go ahead and take the survey for us. Take the survey for us. Let us know. Let the IT team know how they did.
All these clocks.
They on point right now. All right. If you got any donation you would like to support the show, all right, seeing donations in, just make sure that you put in the comments supporting Sands of the Seers. All right. All praises to the Lord. That's it. With that, we say shalom.
Shalom, Israel.
I told you, you know how it is, certain tracks you hear to make you just, boom, just go to it. This is one of those. Plus, me thinking about Israel, man, helped me put this one a little bit. Trying to grab a certain kind of ears on this track, though. Yeah. How many guns do it take to kill a whole nation? I can tell you lacking wisdom by your conversation. I used to be a selfish nigga, now I'm about my nation. Put my life